One thing you're noticing is that people are going to try to make it hard for you intentionally, because they'll look at you, unfortunately, and they'll just assume that you got it on easy street. Like your life is switched to easy mode, and you deserve to be humble, when in fact you may have been through so many different things. Okay? It's not for you any longer to feel as if maybe if I just explain some of the things that I've been through, maybe if I share some of my traumas that I've overcome, that maybe I'll appear more likable to them. I had to hold myself, because look, God's still working on me, working through me, because I wanted to say something different, but I'll just say, forget about them. Forget about it. Forget about their perceptions. Very devastating situations. They've been able to overcome those things. Some people end up being hardened. But when you go through the turmoil, when you go through painful situations and you arrive on the other side of that, still with your heart intact, still being kind and nurturing towards others, it could be something that is like, it like causes people to glitch. Like their mind can't comprehend, like this person should be evil by this time, and they're not. And so just be prepared, children of God, that the more and more you allow yourself to move past whatever it is that you may have come encounter with, the more and more you actually heal and show up in the world in that healed energy. There's going to be some people that cannot fully get a grasp on your authenticity. They're going to somehow think that there gotta be some catch to this. This person can't actually be real, and you're very real. You are the evidence that the Most High is real, because you've been able to be an overcomer. You've been able to experience hard situations and still have a sense of softness when it comes to your heart posture, when it comes to humanity as a whole. You're not holding grudges. You're not allowing yourself to be caught up by situations or circumstances that came in your life, because on a deeper level, you've gotten to the point where you realize that everything has some level of a purpose for you. And it was meant to grow you. It was meant for you to evolve. It was meant for you to see things differently. And this is why, children of God, those that are representing the chosen ones, people just make these assumptions that you haven't gone through anything. And you should never feel that you have to explain your life to anyone, because oftentimes it's a trick for some people. For some people, they just want to trauma bond. They want to feel as if they have a way in which to justify their behaviors towards you, or lack thereof. That's on them. Allow them to behave in the way they want to behave. That's not your responsibility. If need be, move around, but don't allow yourself, not even another day, to feel as if I gotta somehow appeal to this person for them to like me. Nobody is required to like you. Not everybody is going to like you. The most important thing is for you to like yourself. And that's what you're beginning to experience right now, is that awareness that who you are is enough. And the right people are going to align with you. Those that have a chip on their shoulder, those that want to poke holes into your situation or your life, oftentimes it is their own stuff that they are projecting onto you. Because some of those people, they've been through some things as well, but they may not have come out of those things in the way in which they perceive you came out of it. They may look at you as if you're goody two-shoes, like, everything just works out for you. But they don't see the things that you have had to endure behind the scenes. They don't see the things that you had to pray your way through. So the mere fact, and there is even a scripture where the Most High speaks about replacing your ashes for beauty. So oftentimes when you keep a light heart, even in a cold world, God is going to replace your ashes for beauty. The things that may have caused others to become hardened, you allow yourself to move into a space of knowing that, you know, God has something best, the best for you. He has things that he's bringing into your life, not only to bring transformation for you, but to extend that to others. All right, this is how we bring a sense of healing towards humanity. And he's doing it through you. So continue to let your light shine. Do not allow that level of codependency to creep back in, because many of you, and I've experienced it as well, where, you know, you may have been around individuals. It could have been a part of your upbringing where they're wanting to see the worst case scenario out of you. A lot of internalized oppression, okay? And so if you've been able to overcome that, where you realize that, okay, I do not have to bend to the will of others, you know, preconceived notions about me. I can actually be who I am, and I do not have to prove anything to anybody. You know, sometimes people are projecting because they know that they're not who they really say that they are. So when they see that you're someone that you're generous, you could be someone where you have humanity, you have compassion towards others, they can't fathom that a human like you actually exists. Because there's many people that may give that outward veneer, but when they're home, they're not that upstanding person. They may speak about God, but when they're in their personal relationships, they're treating people horribly, they're trying to get over on others, they're doing malicious things, they're thinking they're getting away with doing sneaky things. That is not how you're operating. So just be aware that there's some people that are going to be pissed off by that, because you are a mirror reflection of what it is that they're not doing. And an aspect of you being aligned with who you truly are, trying to live as upright as possible. You know, we all fall short, but the thing is, each and every day you try to do better. You do not make it a habit of repeating cycles that you know can end up resulting in you having a type of life that you do not even want. So you're the one that you're actually doing the shadow work. You're facing the dark aspects of yourself and bringing light into the world. And sometimes when you're just being who you are and you're emanating that light of the Most High, that glow from God is residing within you, shining bright, you know, it is something that for some people they're going to be drawn to it, other people it's going to repel. But this is a part of your journey. This is a part of you being set free, of knowing that it's a blessing that you do not look like none of the stuff that you've gone through. All right? Let them be triggered. Hopefully the triggers that they may pick up by just being in your presence can elicit some level of change within themselves. If not, that's on them. It's not your responsibility.